Hey guys, what is going on? Diamond Dan Maverick is back with another video. This is your one-stop shop for dealing with all those pesky events that we have to deal with. And after what felt like a week off vacation from any heavy blitzing or raiding or war attacks and using ISO energy, all that's gone. Vacation's over because we're getting back into our month-long events. First month of the, I just said for first month. For the month of November, we are going to unlock Black Panther 1mm. And before we actually get into the events going on for this month, just a few key takeaways from the blog this past Friday. The Morgan Le Fay Pestilent Scourges starting on the 7th. Also, Spider-Man 2099 is going into the various orbs, the basic, mega, premium orbs, all that also on the 7th. Coordinated Assault is going to be on the 11th. That's where you have to spend ISO energy. So if you need every player spending an even amount, it's about 840 energy per person per day for 7 days to complete that event. And then we have a Rumble Blitz on the 11th as well. So now diving into the month-long event for Black Panther. This is going to be just like every other month. 4 main milestones, 4 quick rumbles, 2 alliance milestones, which is the Coordinated Assault. Of course, there's no mention of the, why do I always keep forgetting the other one where you have to earn war credits? I don't know why. We haven't dealt with that in a while, so I tend to forget the name of that. But that was not mentioned, but as always, that can always be thrown in at the last minute. They've done that before, so do keep that in mind. It is not announced, but you know, it's not bad to hoard your war rewards as a just in case. You know, wait till every Friday, see if they announce it. Anyway, so for the first event that we're doing this month, we have the Contagion core event. Now this one is a two-parter. This is going to require you to earn, if I could find the name of it, it was like Plague Monger orbs. 2 ways to earn this. There's going to be campaign energy spending, and it's going to be a blitz milestone that's on the web store. So this is one of those events that the more you do in one event, the less you do in the other, and vice versa. So before we actually dive into the spending energy campaign energy, we're going to talk about the blitz event, because that is going to be the one that determines whether you have to spend a lot of energy or not. So this is actually, let's go back to the blog really quick. This is an event that is tricky because it depends on earning blitz credits, and with the newer system, that is randomized. So while one player might finish this a little bit faster because they pulled 1,000 or 2,000 blitz credit, you might have another player who is taking a lot longer because they're pulling less. So this is going to be on an average. I think the last time when they first introduced this, it was an average of about 15 blitz credits per win. So that's what this is going to be based off of, just that average. Keep in mind also, most of these should be achievable. It's these last 2 milestones that's a massive jump in points that we're going to look at and determine whether, you know, how easy the spending energy could be. So looking at a full completion of this event, milestone 20 at 36,000 points, you will be earning about 9,660 credits right off the bat from your blitz milestones, with the character blitz, the rumble blitz, and the red and blue orbs milestones, as well as your dailies. I think you get like about 250 a day. So that's almost about 10,000 from that alone. Then, based off of my normal calculations of about 35 out of 43 wins in blitz, 1 full rotation with an average of 15 credits per win, you should be getting about 525 credits per win. Now, if you get an average of 525, 7 rotations a day for 7 days, that'll give you about 25,725 for a grand total of 35,035. Now, I understand that this is heavy blitzing, but that's to complete all of the milestones, okay? If you wanted to do a little bit less, milestone 18 is a little bit more achievable with about 4 rotations a day for 7 days. Now, again, looking at those two, it's a major point difference. One of them is going to give you 32,000 orb fragments for completing everything, whereas just milestone 18, you're getting 21,000. So now moving back to the original event, that one is dependent on how many orb fragments again. So that's what I'm trying to explain. You get more orb fragments. Now you spend less energy because then there's going to be select nodes in which you farm to get orb fragments. Now this is going to be speculating because they didn't give us what nodes we have to farm, how much we get. This is off of speculation from the last event, if anybody remembers the harvest orbs, where we got, usually was about 400 orb fragments for every 100, though there were some nodes, like earlier nodes, like your heroes and your villains, that you got a better ratio of orbs. I forgot what it was. It was like if you were spending like 80 energy or even 60 energy, you were getting like the same amount than if you were spending 100. But again, we don't know that right now. This is totally speculation. I can always put out something on Reddit or on my YouTube page, if anything, once we have a definitive answer. Hopefully this just stays as it is and I don't have to do that. So if we are speculating that for every 10 energy we're getting 40 orb fragments, or for every 100 we're getting 400, this is a guesstimation. So to get the last special item, which I always do my videos for, you would need about 51,000. Now that 32,000 is gonna help out a tremendous amount. You would probably need to spend around looks like about 800 energy a day to reach that milestone if you were to, you know, finish the Viral Visions web milestone. However, if you don't, and you hit just that milestone 18, if you don't want to blitz heavy, it's looking like you're gonna have to spend about 1,200 energy a day. So if you're looking at this, 1,200 energy a day, I did the math for you, for 7 days, this is about how many orb fragments you should be getting. So again, it's completely dependent on whether you want to do the heavy blitzing, or if you're lucky. Again, this is also randomized. You could have complete freaking luck on this and pull a few thousand credits and not have to blitz a lot. But this is a kind of holy shitballs and bananas kind of event, because nothing you really do per se, no amount of grinding could really definitively have you succeed at this event, which I kind of hate. So I don't want people to spend money on this, so I would probably recommend to just blitz heavy. And, you know, once we get an idea of, you know, maybe this is going to be better. Maybe, you know, we're going to get more orb fragments. No clue. But, all right, guys, so that's it for today's videos. I like to keep these short and sweet. I don't want to be sitting here bitching and complaining about the game for 15 minutes. So take it easy, guys. Good luck in this event. And remember, keep on shining.